Hey YouTube, I'm Jacob Beach with the Preppers Bunker Outdoors. I'm here to talk to you today about tactical response, the facilities, the instructors, and the truth about James Yeager. Stick around. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the tactical response facilities. When you first drive up to the tactical response field house, you would not immediately think that it was a tactical training school, which is probably a good thing. James Yeager, much like myself and many others, is a prepper, and sometimes not throwing too much attention on yourself is a good thing. You get inside, and to me, tactical response in that building, haven't seen their range, but the building is exactly what I look for, kind of like a gym. I don't go and look for the gym that's got all of the pretty girls in it with the treadmills and the mirrors, and they're playing like Miley Cyrus and crap. I look for the gym that's like brick with a bunch of ancient weights, and somebody's probably playing metal, a bunch of stinky dudes. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm not talking about how much the dudes there stink, but everything was exactly what it needed to be, and nothing was frilly or what it didn't need to be. The class that I took was an active shooter class. So my entire class was in this building. We didn't get to go out and see the range. Now, the things that the teachers do in this class, the way that they use this building for an active shooting scenario is absolutely excellent. They go at a crawl, walk, run pace, and I was a little bit afraid that I might be in a class with a bunch of people decked out in tactical stuff and trying to measure up who's the biggest man or something like that, but that was not the case. We had two school teachers there, one who had absolutely no firearms experience or training, and there was actually two military guys there, one of them being myself, one of them being the guy who turned me on to the class. So it was a very comfortable environment. I never felt like I had to prove anything to anybody. I was taught by James Yeager, Dave Biggers, and Dave Jordan, which is the next thing that I'm going to talk about. Dave Jordan, I'll talk about first. I think that Dave Jordan was probably the most easygoing instructor, very professional, very good about specifying what it is you need to pay attention to, but he was a very easy guy to talk to and very professional. David Biggers, on the other hand, very professional, still very kind, but he showed his passion in a different way, a little bit more excitable, and a little bit more strict, I think, which is excellent. We're learning how to defend our lives here, and that is needed. But with that being said, he was still kind, he was still professional, and I never felt like he was just trying to impose himself and make people feel bad, look bad, or talk about how tough he was or something like that. Very, very professional. And finally, the truth about James Yeager. How do I know the truth about James Yeager after one class? Well, what I want to talk to you about is not the truth about who James Yeager is, but the truth about who James Yeager is not. Before I even went to this class, even my hardcore gun buddies were like, what, you're going to tactical response? Dude, those guys are crazy. And that might be a big part of why I thought that I might be in that class with a bunch of people trying to prove something. But I started watching James Yeager's videos. As my viewers might know I'm a big 1911 guy. Carry a government 1911 every single day, everywhere, regardless of my clothing, with two 10-round mags and whatever else I'm wearing, which is a ton of stuff. So the first thing, I look up James Yeager. I'd never heard of James Yeager. I heard a buddy say, hey, do you want to come to a tactical class with me? It's going to be a lot of fun, it's really cool, and it's not too far away, and if you come with me, we'll get a discount. So all right, let's do it. I couldn't afford it, but I decided to go out on a limb and do it anyways, which was a huge blessing. I'm glad the Lord pushed me in that direction. But, everybody, then I start looking it up, and the first thing I see is a video entitled 1911 Suck by the head of this school. I thought, holy crap, here we go. But I watched not only one video, but all three videos, which is saying something because I don't watch YouTube. And I realized that even though James had an opinion that was different than mine, he quantified his opinion, and he was not speaking irrationally. It was contrary to his reputation, which is what I want to talk to you about, is James Yeager's reputation. James Yeager has a reputation for being bullheaded, stubborn, your typical alpha male who says his way is his way and that's it, and he doesn't care about anything else, anyone else. He's just going to impose on everybody. What I started seeing in his videos was that was not the case. Obviously, a video entitled 1911 Sucks is going to get a lot of hits, but it wasn't a video of him bashing 1911s. He talked about 1911s in a way that was objective. So, when I got to the class, I saw that even more. I think that James Yeager is a guy who has a lot of experience, and I think the biggest part is that he's gotten a bad rap from the gun community. That's the other thing that I saw when I looked up James Yeager and watched his video, was people bashing on him. And, well, first off, James Yeager has a reputation for saying that it's about time to pack up our bags and go shoot some people because of our political climate. And that's not a quote, it's paraphrasing or what I took from it, and people didn't like that. You cannot call yourself the gun community if you do not understand the purpose of the Second Amendment and you want to put limits on our gun rights. You cannot say that you support the Second Amendment if you don't understand that the purpose that we have, the reason that we have the Second Amendment is so that when our government becomes a bunch of corrupt douchebags or screwing us over and trying to trample our rights, that it is our responsibility, not only as a soldier like myself, but as a civilian, to crush them in any way necessary. All right? So what does that mean? That does not mean massacre them. That means, first, they need to be politically squashed, and obviously, there is a method, a proper method to ramp up the aggression that's necessary, and we've missed that, okay? We are being used. But that's all besides the point. He's gotten this reputation as a bullheaded psycho for saying things that should be common sense. So I think what's really special about the tactical response classes, and especially the one that I took, is that you had people ranging from zero firearms skill all the way up to the guy who I went with was military and has taken a ton of classes. And I don't think anybody felt fully uncomfortable. Clearly you have to be a little bit uncomfortable to really learn, but nobody felt out of place. And I think that between the different instructors, there was something for everyone. Between the different personalities of Dave Biggers, Dave Jordan, and James Yeager, as high speed as you wanted to be, you could be there, and as low speed as you are, that's fine too, because there's something for everybody to learn. I would not suggest against anyone going to this class, even if it's my little tiny wife or my grandma, and there's nobody that doesn't need to go to this class. I don't care if you're doing Rambo, you could still go to this class and learn. It's also, the other special part about this is the team room and the tactical response community. I got to meet a lot of great people. Got to shoot up Haas USMC. Mostly he shot me up. I look forward to doing some more of that. We worked with Semi-Nations and stuff. It was a great time. And they have this team room. And the only time in my life where I can say that I regretted going to sleep was during this class. I got in the team room. 8 o'clock hit, I was in bed. That's how I am. Sleep is a commodity, and it's one that I appreciate greatly. And sleep in a bed, awesome. I got to go take this class, which for me was expensive. I didn't have to pay for a hotel. They provided me with the team room. If you want to go to a tactical response class, I absolutely recommend getting on that list as quickly as you can, the first 12 people. Spend some time in the team room, not just for a free place to crash, but get to know the tactical response community. Because like I said, I met so many great people there. It was really a great experience, and I wish that I had stayed up and spent more time learning what other people had to offer and learning who they were. The bottom line, I think that James Yeager is a guy who knows a whole lot. I think that he's picked his staff very specifically. I think he's a very smart guy. The biggest thing that I respect about James Yeager is that he went out there to the Bundy Ranch. And I think that for someone who makes pretty good money to put all of that on the line and go stand up for what's right says something about that person. James Yeager is here in the training community and in the Patriot community because he wants to be. And you can see that when you're in this class and when you're learning from him. So I suggest check out Tactical Response. We had people coming down from like Ohio and New York and all over the place. Man, I came from 3 hours away. I thought it was a long time. I started talking to the other people and see how far they traveled. I was blessed. I don't say lucky. I was blessed. I am blessed to be so close. I can't wait to go to my next class, and I hope that you guys check out this school and give some serious thought to going. And if anybody wants to go to a class together, hit me up, and if I have the finances, maybe I'll split some classes with you if they've got multiple people discounts again. So please subscribe to my channel. Comment, let me know what you think, and please share this video, get the word out. If you're an anti-gun Nazi, then don't go to Tactical Response, and you should probably unsubscribe because I don't like commies. So, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you guys in the comment section.